Hi, this is Jonathan Marks from the Medical Writing Festival at medicalwritingfestival.com. We've got an upcoming great webinar called Social Media for Medical Writers. It's on Thursday, September 22nd, 2011 at 7 a.m. Pacific. And if you missed that or if you want to listen to it again, we have an on-demand replay available. I have with me today Cliff Mintz, who's going to be offering this webinar. Cliff has been a wonderful entrepreneur and creator in the whole social media sphere with science and medical writing. And Cliff, I wanted to ask you two questions. The first one is, tell me, why should medical writers even be thinking about having a social profile online?
That's a very good question, Jonathan, and I think that these days, if you're not online, you're not going to hear about jobs or potential clients looking to hire medical writers. Everything is done online. More and more people, prospective employees and clients, are looking onto social networks to find people to hire for jobs or hire to work for them. You have to have a social media presence to be found by clients and or prospective employers.
So this is really not something you can ignore anymore?
Absolutely not. The days of trying to ignore having a social media profile on one of the primary social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn is they're gone. They're gone. Social media is here to stay. Social media is now part of the way in which businesses do business.
Yeah, so Cliff, I know many people complain about this. When they get involved with social media, they spend, some people get unproductive and spend lots of their day. It conflicts with some of their personal makeup, which is they really prefer to work alone and don't want to be socializing the whole day. How do you overcome that with a productive social media policy for yourself?
Well, I as a medical writer myself, as a freelancer myself, I frequently, and this is a common refrain that I hear from a lot of folks that work either by themselves or in a laboratory setting where they're by themselves at the bench. It gets pretty lonely. I mean, humans are gregarious and social by nature, and we do need outside human contact. And I find I belong to the American Medical Writers Association, and until I found social media several years ago, I would actually, I belonged to a listserv where people would email questions in and out, and I found myself engaging in emailing back and forth and wasting my day that way. And email is so Web 1.0. You could jump onto Facebook or Twitter, and in fact, Twitter is a great example. You could jump onto Twitter and in real time engage with somebody. If you have a question, professional question or a personal one, jump onto Twitter or post something on LinkedIn or Facebook, and you'll get an answer immediately. I think you need to be disciplined if you're working as a freelancer at home, or you need to be disciplined, or else you're not going to be able to stay in business. So I think, like anything else, social media should be used for professional purposes and sometimes for personal purposes to relax a little bit during the workday, but it really requires discipline. These days, back when I was working at a pharmaceutical company, they had blocked all social media sites. My friends tell me now that most big companies and even smaller companies now have access to Facebook and LinkedIn and even Twitter. That said, for those of you who work for companies, they monitor where you spend your day. So they may give you access, but they want to make sure that you're not spending your entire day at social media. It is very addictive. It is very interactive. And again, as social beings, it's easy to engage and continue to engage others if you work a lot by yourself.
So we're going to teach you in this webinar the importance of social media and how to be social on social media so that it works for you. And I see your dog is agreeing with us, Cliff.
Sorry about that.
That's okay, no problem. So again, it's Thursday, September 22nd, 2011, 7 a.m. Pacific, and an on-demand replay is available. Join us.